Hello guys, it's me, Red David Dinosaur, and today with Forgotten Vehicles Part 8. Today we have the Progen GP1. The Progen GP1 was released on Conning Stunts Special Vehicle Circuit. The Progen GP1 was based on a legend, the Mclaren F1. The McLaren F1 was released to the world in the year 1993. Its father, Gordon Murray. Gordon Murray was basically the chief engineer of McLaren, the Formula One division, and pretty much he made up the champion cars from Ayrton Senna. One day, with three other guys, decided to make the best road legal car in existence. And that's how the McLaren F1 was made of. A central position car with three seats, with 670 horsepower, and this really sleek design. But don't confuse this as another useless supercar. Gordon Murray, when he did the best car, road legal car, made it usable, so you can actually have a really gentle drive on the McLaren F1 if you want to. But at the same time, if you want to basically track this thing, it is going to be able to do so. And it was such a great car that was the fastest car for almost 20 years. And is probably one of the fastest naturally aspirated cars to this day. And again, this car is almost 28 years old. So it's a legend of the supercar world and the hypercar world. But with this, Rockstar took the design and changed it a bit, but in the performance section, it was awful. Like, this car is really mediocre on its top speed and its acceleration, which is surprising because if you take the real life version, is an actual real good contender in those areas. And this is pretty mediocre, is not the best. But the handling is pretty good. So I will say that this is also a car victim of the handling flags that the Taycan got. Not as severe as the Cheval, but this also kind of affects it a little bit. If you remove those things, and in my opinion, you put this car in sports classics, it will be a really good car. The customization is pretty rich. Like, the customization is pretty much took all the parts of the variations of the McLaren F1, and you are able to make your own customized GP1 up from those parts. You can change exhaust, roof scoops, front fenders, skirts, back. Everything of this car can be changed and is spectacular. Even you can change the trim, the color of the trim. So this is one of the first car that actually has a rich customization, and it's a really good point to buy one of those if you want to have a car that has a really good customization. Is the GP1. Also, with the customization, you can make replicas of the variations of the McLaren F1. You can make a GP1 LM, that is basically a McLaren F1 LM. You can make a racing car, that is the GTR. There is a lot of customization that you can play on, and if you are a connoisseur of this car, or you like it a lot, you can actually buy 2-3 cars and have your variations differentiating one of another. That's how I got my cars as well. I have a normal version and I have my LM because I absolutely love the McLaren F1 LM. It's one of my favorite cars overall. But that's pretty much it for today. Why this car got forgotten? I don't have any idea. Maybe is this car too specific for some guy or gal out there that just likes a lot of the history about the McLaren F1 and has a lot of respect of it, that knows about a lot about cars, but at the same time, it's a car that is not usable for free roam or all these cases. I wanted to make this episode special because it's is my favorite car. It's one of my favorite cars of all time with the Carrera GT, and this car should be appreciated more. It has a lot. Again, I will repeat myself. It has a rich history. It looks really good, and it's one of those cars that Rockstar, actually the designer behind it, really wanted to make a homage to the McLaren F1, and he actually did it. This car resembles the McLaren F1. Its shape is almost a one-on-one, and it's an amazing car again to have. And I invite you, anyone, to just buy this thing. It's an amazing machine. So yeah, thank you very much. Let me know what do you think about the Progen GP1 in the comment section right below. I release every single Forgotten Vehicles video every Thursday. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.